Minecraft. Excitement. Excitement is a bonus episode of Exploration and Tactics with Brian. I may be on vacation, but I recorded an extra episode that I could publish while I was away, and so that's what we're going to do today. It's a bonus episode of Exploration and Tactics. Let's get started. Hello, and welcome back to Exploration and Tactics with Brian. And I'm doing some caving. This caving has a purpose. The thing I want to get at this go-round is iron. And I know what some of you are thinking. You're thinking, iron? Brian, you have tons and tons of iron. Why could you possibly want to have more iron? But then some others of you already know the answer and were like, aha, I know what Brian's up to. And the answer, of course, involves the beacon block. Because I think I understand it better now. And if I make a super tall pyramid out of iron blocks, then I can get more powers out of the beacon. And I was thinking that that could actually be pretty useful. And so I'm on a mission to collect iron. I'm going to do some caving. I'll probably try to cut this up into a little montage. And yeah, see you guys again in a moment, and we'll go play with the beacon. That was nice. Potato! I got a potato drop from a zombie. Hooray! I happen to be carrying this Bane of Arthropods 3 sword that I got at some point when I was trying to enchant and get a looting sword. And I hear a spider up here somewhere. Oh, I thought he was in this cave. I guess he's maybe up on the surface or something. And I wanted to kill the spider with the Bane of Arthropods sword, but I'm sure I'll get a chance in a moment. Alright, I finished my mining expedition. I've got more than 3 stacks of iron, which was fun. I didn't see a single spider underground, but now that I'm above ground, presumably we'll see one on the way back, because I really want to hit him with this Bane of Arthropods sword. But we're in the swamp, but I can see Babby over here, and so I know where I am. Not too far from home. There's a spider over there. Here's a spider. And a creeper. Let's try to get rid of the creeper first. Oh, an idiot spider. Ah! Ah! There's another spider. Boom! 2 hits. Killed. Hooray. Hello, big slime. That wasn't as satisfying as I thought it was going to be. I want to go find another spider. And some crazy slimes who got lost running back from the swamp. There's really not going to be another spider anywhere in this entire desert. We're going to find at least one more spider to kill with the Bane of Arthropods. There he is! Woohoo! Look at me jump. Alright. Here we go. One hit kill! Wow! It's possible a skeleton arrow hit him at the same time. No, they can't take damage at the same time. And so I think that might have been a one-hit kill somehow. He might have taken damage on a cactus or something earlier. Because I don't think Bane of Arthropods 3 on an iron sword is quite enough to one-hit kill a spider. But that was still pretty fun. I see some more spiders over there. Are there any spiders back in the direction of home? Doesn't look like it, so let's go kill these spiders too. I feel like I enchanted this stupid sword and I want to get something out of it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, 2 hit kills. They're fun. Ooh, and I'm up to level 28. And I have a bunch of iron to smelt, so guess who's going to enchant something? We will see that in just a moment. I also noticed from my caving expedition I got 7 pieces of gold ore, which of course translates to 21 more night vision potions, since that seems to be just about the only thing I use gold for these days. And yeah, I guess I should also reveal, so in addition to wanting a whole bunch of iron so I can get iron blocks to make a bigger beacon, I would also like iron to create more of these guys, the anvils, because they're pretty expensive in iron, and obviously when you drop them from big heights they get beat up. Yeah, I have a confession to make, which is, despite the fact that back in episode, 99, I was, raging about trying to collect wither skulls, and how it's impossible for the boss fight to possibly be worth it after all the time that I spent. Yeah, well, I'm back at it again, but this time doing it a bit smarter, because this sword has looting 2 on it, so I've been doing some enchanting off camera as well. And I've also been doing some restructuring of the Nether Fortress. And so we're going to head over there next, and I'm going to show you what I've been doing over at the Nether Fortress. But after some of this iron cooks, I'll definitely be up to level 30, and we can enchant an item. And I actually need, this is my last utility pick that I have right now, Efficiency 4 on Breaking 3, and so I need another utility pick. And so we're going to do a level 30 on a pick in just a moment. Actually, I just realized if I want to even create a diamond pick, first I will need some diamonds. And so let's grab the fortune pick. And I'll also use these to kind of finish leveling up right now. And so it seems like 3 more will probably do it. Oh, so close. Come on, experience. Oh, just a tiny bit more. Oops, wrong pick. Hooray! I love those little wind chimes when you get every 5 levels. Alright, and so we'll put that other diamond ore away, because it could be useful to kind of finish leveling up later. How many diamonds did I just get from that? 19. Fantastic. And yes, we will create a diamond pick, and we will see what we get. And I guess, yeah, if I happen to get one with fortune on it, that's fine. At this point, I don't need more silk touch picks. And so I'm kind of hoping not for Silk Touch. Basically, I want Efficiency 4 and Unbreaking 3. And if it happens to have Fortune as well, that is acceptable. Would be kind of my ideal. Some of you may have noticed, I'm sure I've had it on the screen at this point, that I was disappointed when I lost my Feather Falling Boots in the original Wither fight. And so I enchanted another set at level 24, Diamond Boots, and sure enough, I got this Feather Falling 4, plus another thing on it, and so that was happy. But level 30, Efficiency 3. Alright, that is not particularly good. But at least now I have a backup pick, and I could use that for just kind of mining out some stuff. Yeah, I need to kind of organize my enchanted stuff better, and at some point I'm going to repair these, possibly with the anvil, and then see possibly if we can get up to Efficiency 5 on something. Because I have, yeah, Efficiency 4 picks that are way worn down. And so I guess actually next time I level up, perhaps we'll try using the anvil on that. But let's see. Oh, I have gold that I didn't start smelting as well. Hello, gold. We will need you eventually for golden carrots. All right, let me bring you over to the fortress, and I will show you what we've done over there. All right, so we're over back at the fortress. As usual, whenever I come to the fortress, I always bring 9 night vision potions so that I can stick around for a while. I hear some blazes, but blazes aren't that interesting. It's all about the wither skeletons. And for this first area, I don't think I've done a whole lot else that's different from the last time you guys have seen it. Back over in episodes kind of 97 through 99. But basically up here, the main area where I was farming them, it turns out it's up here. It's kind of above this big column that's... Actually, I wonder if there's staircase up in that column as well. I haven't kind of dug down into that column to see exactly what's going on over there, but I've got a better sense of kind of the overall layout of the fortress. The main place that I fight and kill the wither skeletons is up over here, right through here, and I see a number of wither skeletons over there, and we have a looting sword, And so we might as well see if we happen to get lucky. This guy has knockback as well, which also doesn't suck, and it's got sharpness 3, which means everything's a 2-hit kill, basically. And so that is super cool. But basically, this should look the same as it did before. Oh, there's another wither skeleton. So let's go ahead, and I hear a blaze, so let's keep an eye out for him. And then do I see another one over here as well? Man, this is a nice start. 5 wither skeletons. Oops, I got withered. 5 wither skeletons or something. And I'm not sure where the blaze is. Oh, wait, I know where he might be. He might be down in the 2nd level. And so basically, this is the original level. I have hollowed out, and I went through like half an efficiency 4 pick down here. This level, where indeed more skeletons can spawn, because apparently it's kind of like 5 below and 5 above. And so right now there's a blaze down here. I don't really care to fight him. But as a result, when I'm walking back and forth in this area, basically there's twice as many places that we could get the guys that we want to spawn. Don't see anybody down there. And then the other thing that I've been doing to improve the efficiency is half slabs. And it takes a long time to half slab out the nether, and so I haven't gotten that far. But basically I've half slabbed kind of most of this area. There's a whole lot of nether over here, and over here that could still use some half slabs. And I think possibly we've got the roof of the nether kind of pretty much over there. But in any case, it's definitely the case that the rates have gone up in terms of being able to spawn skeletons the way that I've done it. And we're still hearing the blaze that we heard before. These cobblestone, I was using them to kind of mark in the ceiling. So the cobblestone in the floor here end up being the ceiling of the room below, so that I could tell exactly, you know, where was good farming stuff. And so you can see there's a piece of cobblestone over there and a piece of cobblestone over there in the ceiling. And I've only done it for this intersection, but you'll recall that there's another intersection over here where we also have a big blaze spawning ground. Or blaze spawning ground. Wither skeleton spawning ground. Although blazes and magma creams and all these other kind of crazy things spawn around here as well. But here's another wither skeleton. And so I haven't hollowed out underneath this one, but I could do that as well. And then have another big, huge area where we could fight these guys. And I'm kind of hoping that I'll get lucky on camera and get my 3rd wither skull drop. Because, yeah, I got the 2. Basically, I would be out here hollowing things out or half slabbing things up. And then occasionally some skeletons would spawn, and so I'd go ahead and kill them. I've got a power 1 bow on me that I had left over from the wither fight. And so the power 1 bow is really nice because as a result, I can kill, darn it, the blazes in 2 arrows, which both conserves my arrows and also just makes it kind of like less annoying to have to deal with the blazes. I always bring fire resistance potions, and at this point, fire resistance potions have become the number 3 on my bar. It used to be the case that I carried a shovel there until I discovered that efficiency picks basically make shovels completely needless. Looks like we got a wither skeleton over here. Hooray! And I still hear the blaze below, I think. Yeah, but at the same time, despite the fact that I'm fighting lots of blazes, I haven't had the need to use the fire resist potions, because I pretty much take them out at range, and then when I've got this looting sword, when I kill regular skeletons, they tend to drop arrows, and so the whole thing, the whole enterprise around here tends to be relatively arrow neutral. I'll go ahead and take this guy out, just because he's taking up a spawning space against the mob cap. And so, yeah, I don't have to craft all that many arrows to keep up with things. And yeah, and then also I've ended up carving out a whole lot of nether brick, and so I've got like stacks and stacks of nether brick that I've brought home, which I could use in some kind of like future build project if I'm in the mood for things to be beautiful. And finally, if you want to see the other rare drops, stone swords. I've item repaired a number of them when I was trying to like free up some space inside this thing, but basically each of these is probably like 3, so it's like 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 probably stone swords that I've gotten as rare drops over time, but meanwhile still I've only gotten 5 wither skulls, the first 3 that we used for the first battle and 2 more. But yeah, so this is just another project that I was doing. Yeah, actually turning it into a mob farm, like that aspect was relatively relaxing. And because it's just kind of like carving things out and occasionally going and switching up to putting down some half slabs when you get bored of carving things out. And it didn't even occur to me to use beds to kind of like, maybe I'll do that underground under here. Use beds to just kind of like TNT blast underneath this rather than using a pick. Although most of this has been netherrack, and so with an efficiency 4 pick, like it takes, hello, wither skeleton, it takes like no time at all. Actually, I could show you that. Yeah, let me get things a little bit started over here, and I'll show you how easy it is to hollow things out, because basically, yes, this intersection right here would be the other ideal place to hollow out. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I've got these 2 pieces of cobblestone that are on the floor over here that will be the ceiling. I've got this cobblestone kind of marking the edge of where things need to be, and so if I come down here, now those are on the ceiling over here. I've made it 3 tall. Right now the wither skeletons will spawn even in an area that's too tall, as we've seen, and they just get their heads stuck, but they don't suffocate. I'm not sure if that's a bug or not, and so just to prevent against that possibly being fixed or updated in a new update, I'm keeping these areas 3 tall for the most part. But basically, you can see that I can just kind of like hollow out an area like this, and then over here is all netherrack, and I just need to tunnel out all this, and so with an efficiency pick, it's like, boom, why not? It's just tons of fun, too. And so, sure, I'm going through a lot of a diamond pick down here, but it's like, I have enough diamonds. I can get the experience to get more efficiency and unbreaking tools, and it's just super fun to go, whee! And so at some point it might also be super fun to try things with beds in order to use the beds to kind of dynamite things out. But in any case, so I am going to work on this intersection now, and yeah, see you guys in a short bit. Alright, I wanted to experiment with the anvil. I have an efficiency 4 and an efficiency 4 pick, and I think I can combine these guys. Right, but you always want to put the good one on the left. And so if I do this, I can take an efficiency 4, unbreaking 3 pick, and then add an almost completely used up tool, so this is almost worthless to me, that's efficiency 4, and get back efficiency 4, unbreaking 3 with more durability. Enchantment cost of 17, but it doesn't cost me any extra diamonds. Yeah, that's not bad. And then if I wanted to rename it, then it goes up to 24. Interesting. If I name it the same thing, then it stays at 17. And then I'm curious to know, oops, if let me go ahead and take these things back out. What if I try, I've got a few diamond pickaxes over here. So here's another efficiency 4, unbreaking 3. I wonder if I can get like efficiency 5 by combining these two. So these are 2 with exactly the same. Efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, but that has an enchantment cost of 22, but I do want an efficiency 5 pick. And I happen to have a chicken farm where there are plenty of chickens that need slaughtering, and so I think we're going to get an efficiency 5 pick in just a moment. Hello, chickens! I need some experience! Woohoo! There's like an infinite number of chickens in here. It is so crazy. I am level 22 already. Oh, I might have overdone it. Oh wow, I can actually see some of the sand on the ground. That is good, because I think we have backed away from chicken apocalypse or whatever. But we can always add some chickens back in. Alright, but now that I'm level 22, I'm going to drop off some other chicken materials over in this extra chest I just created. Alright, now that we're level 22, now I can go do the enchant that I wanted. And so this will be cool. I've never had an efficiency 5 pick before. And that will be super fun to have. Alright, so efficiency 4, unbreaking 3. Efficiency 4, unbreaking 3. Put the 2 together. I get efficiency 5, unbreaking 3. Ha 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 ha! And it goes dink, dink, dink. Alright, and the anvil is still here. The other thing I understand is after you use the anvil, just like this, in addition to dropping it, simply using it has a chance of damaging it, and eventually anvils get destroyed over time. That's the other reason that we need more iron, is for more anvils. Speaking of iron, I forgot if I was trying to level up. There's 2 levels right there. Now I'm up to level 4. Now I'm up to level 6, and I get the wind chimes. The happy gift shop wind chimes. All right. And so we'll put that back. We will pile up that iron. And yeah, I have iron at the other base. Yeah, I'm going to be able to make one of these super beacons pretty soon. So I'm back over at the arena, and I'm making some repairs to where the wither kind of blew everything up. And yeah, I think the idea is I want to fight him again. I really want to be able to drop an anvil on his head, just to see what happens. Like, I'm not even sure if he's flying around, if I drop the anvil on his head, if it's going to do anything, because he's flying. I'm not really sure how to predict what might happen there. But yeah, that just sounds fun to me. And even though we just fought him a few episodes ago, like, I think it would be fun to do again. And so, yeah, I'm making some preparations over here. I still need to gather up a bit more iron, so probably be a couple of episodes. I don't have any gas tiers for more regen potions, which would be super useful. Although, yeah, we could use the beacon over here, and I could use the regeneration power of the beacon over here. That's exactly what I should do. I was thinking about that before, and then I forgot about it. But that's totally what I should do. Come on, water, do your... There we go. Do your crazy thing. So, yeah, I'm going to do some repairs over here, and I need to see how much footage I already have for today. Alright, that's all the time I have for today to record, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you when I'm back from vacation.